I'm professional wrestler and professional nerd Rhia O'Reilly, and you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia, and I would like to welcome you to my interview with Rhia O'Reilly.
Oh, really? O'Reilly.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm 2 matches into the Shimmer weekend,
Yes.
so feeling a little bit battered. Got a few little bruises going on, but yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm sitting here with you.
Yes,
No complaints.
Right.
This is great.
This has made our day better by just hanging out.
Absolutely.
We were just talking about music that we both like. So
Yeah.
it's good.
I was just...
both loving Frank Turner. So
Oh, yes. I was saying it's so nice to be able to mention Frank Turner openly and just, bond right away. It's so good.
It's good times.
Good times.
Yes.
So as far as Shimmer weekend goes, this is such an exciting weekend. So many crazy matches. So many talented people are here. I know that you actually missed out on a few years of Shimmer because of your ankle. So just being back in this scenario, how is that actually feeling?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah?
Last March I broke my ankle. And I was already set to come out for Shimmer as always, and I was super excited. I was having the best matches I've had in my career. Everything was just going so well, and then broken. But I did it in a match. I did it at the start of a match. I still did the match, because obviously, I used Kota Ibushi as a weapon in that match, because as you do. And then put a woman through a table and 1, 2, 3 way. So, but it took me out after that match. It was like, afterwards, as the adrenaline's coming off, it was like, oh wait, this really hurts. Oh wait, this is getting worse.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's broken.
And you just toughed it out? Was it...
Yeah, I toughed it out through that match. I didn't think I'd broken it, but and then I also hobbled to dinner. Because I was like, we're never gonna have dinner with Kota Ibushi again. So I was just like, I'm gonna have dinner, and then when we sat for that long, and then I tried to get up, I was like,
you're like, oh, I screwed this up.
Nope, this is not good. But it did. It took me out for a year Shimmer. Originally, I thought I was gonna miss Shimmer 100, and I just thought that was so important because. Yeah. When I started wrestling, my dream was to wrestle for Shimmer. So, and I'd been here and I was a part of the regulars, and I just really wanted to be a part of it. Managed to get myself trained up and ready. Back for Shimmer 100 last weekend, and here at Shimmer Weekend back at Berwyn Eagles Club.
You are.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, I love how everything just worked out in that aspect.
I know. Oh my
gosh. Fantastic.
Yes, it's been really good. So I'm happy.
Well, you had a lot of different passions growing up. Some of those being you wanted to be a vet, actress, therapist. So the list kind of does go on and on a bit.
Oh yeah. So yeah. I mean, I very briefly wanted. I think loads of people want to be a vet because they like animals.
Love animals.
I grew out of that really fast though, and then I did not loving animals. I still love animals. Just don't want to care for them when they're sick because that's And anyway, and you have to be really smart. I'm not saying I'm not, but I don't always apply myself. So, but then I did amateur theater growing up for a long time, and I got an honors pocket at school and stuff for theater, and lots of people sort of wanted me to keep doing that, and I thought about it, and I went to university and I did psychology, specialized in forensic psychology, and I was like, oh, I want to go work in prisons and stuff, and then I was kind of I know it's a bit weird, but I feel like criminals and people or convicts, people who've been in prison are the lowest of low in society, and someone has to give them a chance. And I thought, you know what? I feel like I would be willing to work with people. Because you know what? Some people do have redemption stories, and not everyone that goes to prison is a scumbag. So sometimes good people do bad things. So that happened. But then I thought, I would really I need more life experience before I do that. And then someone reminded me about how I really wanted to be a wrestler when I was younger, and I went. And then I just emailed Lance Storm and went, hey, I'd like to train. And he went, come on over. And then I went to Canada and trained to wrestle. And then 8 years later, we're here. So, yay!
Goodness.
Right? It's good times.
Is criminology something that you've always loved? I mean, I lately have been watching, I don't even know how many hundreds of episodes of Forensic Files and that type of stuff. So that's always fascinated you?
Absolutely, yeah. I think I grew up in a high crime household. Not that my family were criminals.
Yeah.
That we watched Sherlock Holmes and all these loads of British crime series that you don't have over here, so it doesn't matter what they are. But we used to watch loads of that kind of stuff, and I was always into reading James Patterson and all that kind of stuff. And I just was I remember doing my application for university, and they were don't write that you want to do this because you like reading and watching crime stuff. And I was like, but that's why I want to do it.
It's the truth.
It's the truth. They were like, no, don't write. I was like, okay. But yeah, so it's something that's always fascinated me, always been really interesting to me. And it's still something like I watch a lot of documentaries about it, and I try and keep my foot in the door on what's happening with research and stuff like that.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, it's something I think one day I might like to go back to. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows where life will take us? So it's good.
Since they told you not to write the actual purpose,
Yeah.
what did you end up writing on the essay?
I have no idea.
You just bullshitted your way through it?
I want justice for society. I don't know what I wrote. Yeah, my teachers were just like, just write this. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. If that's what's going to get me in, and it did. So, way.
It worked.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're a self-coined nerd. So I was wondering, what would you say is your nerdiest quality?
I know what the nerdiest thing about me is that I really love. Do you know what a hexaflexagon is?
No.
Hexaflexagons are cool.
That's fun to say.
I know, it's a good word, right?
Hexaflexagon.
Hexaflexagon. They're these really cool things that you get a length of paper. You can find a YouTube tutorial all about this, and you fold them and fold them and fold them, and then you can flip them and flip them and flip them a million times, like inside out, and there's multiple combinations. And they're just really cool. Like, you need to look them up. Like, and I love it. And there's this woman, she makes videos about them on YouTube, and I'm like, woo, and then I bought her shirt, and I'm like, I love hexaflexagons.
Hexaflexagons.
That's definitely the nerdiest thing about me. I mean, I'm into everything. Like, I'm a Whovian, I'm into Potter, I'm a super horror fan. I read a lot of comics, not so much DC and Marvel, but I'm really into Image Comics, and there's another independent label called Black Mask, and they put out the coolest comics ever. I have a lot of nerdy interests.
And you also bought a Robin alarm clock?
Oh, yeah,
recently
I did. Yeah, I did. So,
and you look so excited.
Oh my God. So, right. I went to this talk and stuff, and it was about, we're on our phones all the time, right?
Yes.
So, and it shouldn't be the last thing you look at. The first thing you wake up, they were like, buy an alarm clock. And I was like, okay, I'm going to buy an alarm clock. I looked online. It's like, I am buying a Lego Batman Robin alarm clock. And it has a cape and everything. It's and you can pose him. So he's like,
it moves too?
He poses him too. Cool. It's so cool. It's the best. I was like, I was not going to get a boring alarm clock.
Yeah, of course not.
It's like,
if you're going to spend the money, you're going to spend on something good.
Right? Is that Lego Batman movie? I think it's the greatest Batman movie of all time. So, I was happy with that. It's very cool.
And would you choose comic books or horror films? Because I know you have a love of both.
Oh my... that's so hard to choose. It's so hard to choose. So I go to Fright Fest every year, which is a 5-day horror film festival in London.
Okay.
That's intense. You're watching 25 movies. Like last year, I watched 25 features and 19 short films in 5 days.
Wow.
It's intense.
Do you not just leave the place? You just stay there?
No, you get to sleep for maybe 6 hours a night. It's so cool because. You get to meet the directors and the writers and producers and the actors and I think in genre a lot people are really they want feedback, they want to know what you think, and it's a really that's really special. And I think that you have that with comics too. You go to a lot of stuff and you can really chat to the people that write these things and create these things, and they really care about what you think of it. And I think that's with any kind of independent artistry, it's always going to be like that. It's the same thing, so I read a few really good horror comics.
Okay.
And I like some comic book movies. So I can't choose, is what I'm trying to say. I can't choose. There's too much.
I'll let you tie them.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I knew we were friends already. It's good.
There we go. I'll let it slide.
Yep, thank you. I appreciate it.
One thing I noticed when people love horror films on this show is for some reason it always ends up leading to the zombie apocalypse. For some reason they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, sure.
So is it something you've thought about if that were to ever happen? Do you think you'd be able to survive with how many things that you've either played or read about those types of things?
Nope.
No.
I think I'd die within the first day, if I'm honest. You know what? I think I'd just be like, it's inevitable. We're all going down. I would do something stupid. And also, I'm an inherent do-gooder. I work for a charity and I do a lot of volunteering. I'd probably be trying to save some child or old lady, and then I just get eaten. It's very annoying. However, I do have a sort of plan. If I'm visiting Florida at the time, it's to get myself to Epcot. Because Epcot at Disney, they grow their own food.
Oh, okay.
And they have animals there and stuff. It's really interesting. So you would be self-sustaining for quite a while.
That's a smart plan.
But if I'm in the UK at the time, then I'm probably just dying really fast. I'm honest. I'm just being realistic. Everyone's like, yeah, I'd totally survive. I'm like, no.
appreciate the honesty.
Right? And like, you know, I broke my ankle last year. I can't even run that fast. So
You're screwed if this happens.
yeah, and I'm okay with that. As long as I save someone while I'm getting taken out, I'm happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy camper.
Yeah. I'm sure most people are like, yeah, I would do this. I'm like, no, I'd probably just die.
I know that one of your favorite TV shows of all time, and it's one of mine too, is Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Hells to the yes.
Yes, and you said how it got you through so much in life. So I'm in the exact same boat. So what was it about her character in specific that you just really related to? Was she the one that you kind of went to? Was it? Which one?
Buffy was one of my least favorite characters on Buffy.
Really?
Ooh, I know, people chastise me for that all the time.
Yeah.
But you know, obviously I loved her, and I did love her story, but just sometimes she was just a bit of
She's an idiot.
She was just annoying sometimes. But like then Dawn came, and then no one looked annoying beside her.
Yeah,
so
I think everyone did not like Dawn.
But I think like, so the nice thing, like, in the UK, like, Buffy started airing, like, when I was 11, so I was in my first year of secondary school, and it went all the way till I was 18 when I finished secondary school, so it really, like, just pillar to posted that period of, like, that secondary school, which is, like, high school in the UK, that period of my life, and so it just, like, they were growing up and developing these relationships and these things were happening, and it was just so real. Like, that show was, like, it took you out of your element, right, because it was supernatural and crazy, and then they do those episodes where real things happen, like when Tara gets shot, like when Buffy's mom dies of a brain tumor, and there's like they remember that they're real people and these real things happen to them, and that's it. No matter what fantastical thing they were going through, there was like a real life story happening there. You know what I mean? Like, and like the things that we could relate to, like Buffy, like, losing her virginity and it all going terribly wrong. Like, that happens to so many women, but, like, TV doesn't really
shine the
spotlight on that. Plus, you know, yeah, I love supernatural. Vampires are the best. So so I like the combination of those things for sure. Yeah, it was good. I was in, because we were in New Orleans last week, and that's it's not where they shoot it, but it's where the originals is based. And I'd be looking around and being like, I wonder if there's any vampires around here. I was like, I mean, there weren't going to be, but wishful thinking. I don't know whether I just want him to see him and go for a drink with them, or for them to bite me and make me eternally awesome. It's difficult.
Difficult choice.
Yeah. Again, I don't know if I'd fight it. Everyone on that show, I don't know if you've seen it, right? And Buffy, everyone was pretty too, but everyone on the originals is gorgeous.
I haven't seen that show.
I feel like they have a magical filter, right? So The Vampire Diaries was cheesy and stupid and whatever, and I still watched it all the way to the end. But then the original spin-offs, like Vampire Diaries for grown-ups.
Oh, okay.
And everyone's hot in it. Which, you know, is enough of a reason to watch it. So, you should watch that.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's full of hot vampires.
Hot vampires. Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. Me and Leva Bates watch it, and we message each other every week. We're like,
did you see what happened?
Oh my god, did you see that bit where he was really hot? I mean, vampires. Arr! Yeah, good.
You mentioned how Buffy wasn't one of your favorite characters.
Yeah.
So who was?
Tara was one of my favorite characters. It seems like always my favorite characters die, so that's good. I really liked Faith, and I really liked Xander. Actually, do you know what? I loved them all. Like, it's weird. They all have these moments. I feel like I went through different favorites when I first watched it, and then now, like I loved Xander when it was on, and then it's like, and I loved Willow, and then when she went all dark and stuff, and then I was like, oh no. But yeah, I think I like Tara because she was just kind of got caught up in it. Mm-hmm. And like it was this whole world where, and that happens so much, where you come into like someone's life thinking it's one thing,
you're just pulled
you're pulled into this crazy world, and like so, I really loved her. And Spike.
I love Spike.
I love Spike.
Spike was my biggest crush growing up.
Oh, serious?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I mean, yeah. I have a big crush on Billy Idol, so by association.
Of course.
Do you know what's ridiculous? Because I saw him in concert a few years ago, and he's like, I don't know, like nearly 70 or something. He's still really hot. He still like whips his shirt open, and he's got abs, and you're like, how are you in this good shape? You're old. But it still would. Just saying. Anyway, so by association, I also had a bit of a crush on Spike, but not James Marsters. And he's in anything else. I'm not interested in him. Only a Spike.
Only a Spike.
Yeah.
What are some other concerts that you've been to? Because you mentioned going to that one.
Every other minute I'm at a gig. So.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I go to Download Festival in the UK every year, which is like our big metal festival.
It's always so stacked.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I've been to that like 10 times.
10 times?
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
I go every year. It's amazing. And you get to see like 30 bands every weekend, but like moving to London was great for me because every band touring like plays there.
Yeah.
So it's really, really exciting. So the first year I lived in England, I saw 100 bands, like including supports and stuff, but I saw 100 different live bands.
Wow.
I was like, yep, music's my jam. I love it so much. And I like a variety of music too, so that can be difficult because it's not easy to find someone to go see everything with when you like everything. But I do my best and get out there and see a whole bunch of music. Mostly punk and metal and stuff, but little bits of other stuff too.
If you could hang out with a band for a day, which would it be?
Papa Roach.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I've had them on the show.
What?
Yeah.
Shut up. Okay, so like I've spoken to you and you've spoken to them.
Uh-huh.
So this is like I'm speaking to them. It's
there
fine.
You go.
Yeah, no, they're my favorite band, and it's really funny because people are always like, "Oh, but you like loads of really good music. Why do you like Papa Roach?" I'm like, Papa Roach are really good. One of the best bands I've ever seen live. The energy like Jacoby has is just insane, and I just think they go from strength to strength. They make great music. They make music that makes me happy, and I enjoy listening to it. And their gigs are always insanely good. And I just think it would be really fun. I think they would be really fun to hang out with. For
I was with them for like half an hour, and they were just so much fun to chill with. So
I would just like to go. I don't know, maybe go to a theme park with them for the day.
Oh yeah,
that would be awesome.
Okay.
I don't know if they like going on roller coasters, but
too bad.
Too bad. It's my day, so that's what I'm picking. What we do, so it's good. Yes.
Well, just to wrap things up, I do want to leave it on the fans. Is there anything you want to say to all of those who will be viewing?
Pressure. Hi. I forgot you guys were there. Just thank you for watching. Thanks for supporting me. And if you have no idea who I am, then come check me out at a wrestling show or on the internets. I do like to tweet about a whole load of nerdy things as well as wrestling. And I have a really unuseful like Twitter handle. It's @rdpixie, so it's nothing to do with my name. But I had it before I was wrestling, and I've just never changed it.
Now you all know it, so go follow it.
Yeah, it's good times.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my absolute pleasure.
Yay!
Woo! And remember to everybody viewing, you can visit us at aliciatoot.com for all exclusive interviews and features. See ya!